Hey everybody, it's GetMoneyMyrick here, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down Juri's full kit in Street Fighter Duel. I figure a lot of you might find this video helpful. I know when I'm browsing Discord I see a lot of questions about is Juri worth it and a lot of opinions, and honestly I haven't gotten to mess with her much, so I'm pretty excited about this. We do have a copy on loan from a guild member of mine. We got pretty sick copy here. You can see that power. So I'm going to be trying her out in a bunch of different modes. First, I'm going to go over her skill set and just talk about her a little bit, get a little bit of the advice that Chaos, the owner, gave me about how he plays Juri. And then we're going to do it in some different modes, try out different things. I'll do like a ×1 speed. So if you're interested in the skill set, you can watch the first part of this video. If you're interested in some fights and just seeing her in action, you can watch the second part. But let's go ahead and begin by talking about her skill set. So Juri's a pretty complicated character, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm able to understand every piece of what she's doing, but I want to start by talking about her passive, because I think a lot of people say Juri really scales heavily in the late game, and for me it's these passive effects when you're reading them. So you can see whenever an ally fighter dies, Juri gets 25% attack for 20 seconds. You can see whenever an enemy fighter dies, you get 25% crit damage for 20 seconds. You can see that when the fighter is the only team member left, so Juri's the only hero left, she gets a lot of super. And you can see that when there's only one enemy left, she gets a heavier hit rate, which I honestly don't know what that means. So she's very like last man standing builder to be the last one alive, because she's going to scale the longer and longer the fight goes. With her super feng shui engine, you can see that it has different effects. What you're really trying to do is convert all damage into soul type. Upon unleashing combo, Juri creates a shadow clone that imitates Juri's attacks, dealing 60% of damage. She's immune to control effects but cannot perform any active skills when that is going on. And her super just does a lot of damage, and you can see it actually absorbs crit rate from other heroes. So she's going to take crit rate away from other heroes and give it to herself. And a lot of the game seems to be around getting her feng shui engine active and how can we like start doing some big damage with her. Her combo 1 is another thing that just does soul damage here. You can see it has a first strike addition has a 20% base chance to silence the target for 3 seconds. So you've got some utility there of silencing the target when you do that. And you can see that her combo 3 scales with weaken, able to ignore defense against targets. She also has abilities where she can't die when doing the move. It's an AoE skill, so if we click on it, you can kind of see her spinning around there. And yeah, just a lot of chance to ignore damage. So definitely a scaling hero. Chaos said that what he likes to do, and this is something you can really only do if you're doing stuff manually, which I'm not a big fan of manual, I'm pretty lazy, is he likes to use in the first round, start with her super and get that going, and then finish with her AoE. But then on the second chain, basically after the second super, he'll have somebody else do a super, and then he will use her skill 1 in that chain. So that you're really getting the party started, able to do a lot of things. So obviously if you're on the auto battle mode, you can't really do that. But if you're manually doing things, that's what we're going to be trying to do a little bit. And we're going to definitely be trying to get this feng shui engine going. The first thing I want to do actually is do a guild Shadowlands Trial of Blood fight here. I do want to just take the Juri and swap her in and replace her with Mad Ryu and just see what the difference in damage is between like my carry Mad Ryu, which has like 140k power, versus this Juri that has about 170k power. So again, it's not really apples to apples, but it will be interesting to see at least. So you can see I've got super and then combo 3 for Juri here, along with Elena and Chun-Li. And what I'll do is I will swap out Mad Ryu in the next fight. And again, this is the auto battle mode right now, and I will go down to ×1 speed here since this is the very first video, and so we can just kind of see her feng shui engine gets activated, or I think it's for Hajin. You can see we actually didn't do any damage there. But tons of AoE damage. Okay, do we see her clone being active yet? Okay, so she activated it again there. We got the AoE, and then we got this AoE ability. And then she does do that, and does a ton of damage. So her super changes after she does her 1 super, right? So that it does more. And then we get the AoE going. I am interested because it does say that she has a clone, and I haven't really seen that happen. So that's that big damage. So I don't think our Ryu's doing more damage than this, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and compare. We did get that AoE off right at the end there. 4 million damage. And you can see the amount of damage Juri did, 3.6 million there. Like I said, we're just going to actually do the exact same fight, so it's almost exactly 4 million. And we're going to put in Mad Ryu. And for the sake of keeping things consistent, we'll do this, 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 and this. And just see how this fight goes. So we'll do this fight on ×4. Don't really need to, watch the detail exactly. See, he is a madman with the amount of supers he's unleashing. So 4.911k. So my Mad Ryu carry there with lower power did more damage, taking up the same number of spots. Okay, so honestly, for that AoE mode, I would, just being an auto fight, it was kind of crazy that my Mad Ryu is doing damage. Obviously, he's my main carry hero, and I'm probably using her wrong. But let's go ahead and let's go to Shilu City and put our Juri in here. So we will do the super, which will activate Feng Shui Engine, heal up here, do this, and then we got our AoE damage right here. Which she can't be interrupted in, and she can't die in during either, right? And then now we have that new super there. We got this, and then we got her AoE again. Look at the damage here of her stats, taking up 2 spots versus Ryu's. Combo 3 kills, and then this AoE. She's already, you see, like, that's crazy, like she's already still attacking up in there. Go ahead and fight here. So this time we will try to do the combo correctly. Do this and do this, and then this time we'll let her use the super, her use the strike 1, use that, and then use that. See how that different damage compares. Like I say, it's even hard when you're doing the manual controls to keep track of what's going on screen. I think it is a feel bad, that her super doesn't do anything right away. Like, that's definitely something you have to be aware of and work around it. So I don't know how that's going to scale as the game goes on longer. Presumably fights will start to last a lot longer, and so that ability to scale as one hero dies here or there will be pretty important. I also think it's just cool to have this idea of a carry hero that she gets stronger and stronger the more people die. Obviously, the fact that I'm in the guild jury duty means I feel like it's pretty important to represent. This is single target damage, so we actually should be doing different things here, but I'm not too worried. You can see she was not immune to control effects there, which I think is one of her skills, but it might have been when only doing skills. And then she got knocked out. It definitely seems difficult to make work, I think she's strong, but it is pretty in line with what everybody's been saying about her. She's hard to make work. So yeah, that was just showing off Juri for you all. You at least got to see her in action, see some of her skills. She's difficult to make work. I truly believe that. I think she's powerful. I think you need her really strong. Chaos, who is the owner of her, really loves her, thinks she's very good, uses her in his main lineup, so clearly has a spot. The fact that her AoE is in combo 4 is really nice. That's a lot of good damage. But yeah, definitely a heavy investment. Definitely seems like she's definitely optimized if you are doing stuff manually, which I suck at doing stuff manually, so that's not really my jam. But I'm in the Jury Duty Guild, that's the name of our guild, and I'm definitely going to have to represent, so pretty much anytime I can get a Jury copy, I am definitely going to be looking at doing that. And luckily there's, a few cool events here that are going to allow us to get some Jury copies. So between the exchange event here and between the fact that it's in the guild store, means you can get your Jury going, get your feet on, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I think she's pretty exciting. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you need me to do more character reviews in the future, if you like this kind of content, please make sure to let me know in the comments below. Please make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.